It is time for our third triple threat qualifier here tonight, and it is going to be probably the match that I am most excited for in COEW Wrestling. It is Will Ospreay versus Kazuchika Okada versus Kota Ibushi. All men here tonight winning their solid matches in recent weeks or getting a huge winning streak in the past. And Will Ospreay, top tier athlete as always, currently in the darkness because we don't have lighting on the stage for some reason, marching down to the ring ready for a fight. And Will Ospreay he's all prepared and ready for war. Ospreay beating in a last triple threat match against Sorodwan and Burn, I believe. He managed to pick up the victory by beating them all in the singles match, and also like, although he didn't win the COEW Wrestling Tag Team Championships at Empire Revival, he has been putting on a banger in that match and also around the world. And he has a title shot here to prove that he is a main event talent, that he can challenge for the COEW Wrestling Heavyweight title, which is what his goals have been at the start of the season, is that he wants to main event a COEW Wrestling show, which he hasn't really been able to do in a singles capacity. But besides from that, we have got Kazuchika Okada. Now, Okada has beaten Jim before. In like literally his first debuting match here in COEW Wrestling and his only match, he has beaten Jim all by himself. And that's why he's added it into this match. He wants to get the victory, he wants to go after Jim for the title, and he knows he can beat Jim. He is confident. He is the Rainmaker for a reason, and he's looking to make sure that that win follows him wherever he goes. Now the money raining from the sky from the Rainmaker as he slowly marches down to the ring. Okada being booed by the crowd here tonight. Former IWGP champion, as I have stated in the past, both him and Will Ospreay are former IWGP Heavyweight champions, but Okada has more so. He has more IWGP Heavyweight Championship reigns underneath his belt than I think anyone else that I can think of off the top of my head. He is a 3-time G1 Climax winner, and he is looking to cement his legacy by winning here tonight. And staring off into the crowd right now. I'm unsure what he is thinking, but he is looking off into the crowd here tonight and maybe looking to get that victory and thinking as calmly as possible how to go about it. Whilst the crowd are not really behind Okada, he could still be the winner tonight if he puts in effort. And now our final participant, Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi has been the longest reigning COEW Wrestling champion, period, in COEW Wrestling. He has held the flyweight title for so long. He has been having winning streaks with Kenny Omega recently, and thus he is now added into the qualifiers to see if he can go after the heavyweight championship due to his past accomplishments and his most recent one with the Golden Lovers Trio. Now, in speaking of Kota Ibushi, we do need to report on injury updates, which I was going to do for some matches ago, but kind of forgotten because the matches were, epic. So we're going to do it now. Jim has sustained a broken nose, but is still medically cleared to compete, as well as CM Punk sustaining minor injury to the torso region, but still medically cleared. Unfortunately, Bernie is not medically cleared after Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega had injured him by giving him a concussion, as well as a lot of blood loss. He is not medically cleared to compete in COEW Wrestling for a little while. We wish him a speedy recovery at home for all of those superstars, especially Byrne, who is unable to be here for the time being. But with that being said, the match has now started. Will Ospreay, Kota Ibushi, and Kazuchika Okada all in the ring now for this triple threat. Only one winner can proceed to the finals in the main event next week, which is the number one contenders match. And Will Ospreay immediately hitting quad kicks on Kota Ibushi. Now we're going to talk about wins and losses real quick. Okada has beaten Will Ospreay more times than not, but in their most recent encounter, Will Ospreay has beaten Okada. And then we go over to Kota Ibushi and Will Ospreay. In their last match between those two, Will Ospreay beat Kota Ibushi. In fact, that's how he got the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. If we go over to Okada and Kota Ibushi, Okada won via an injury via stoppage because of an injury that Kota Ibushi sustained. And now both men are just fighting as hard as they can, and immediately Okada being taken down to the mat by Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay seemingly taking on both up-and-comers, or not up-and-comers, both challengers at high main event caliber. All of them have main evented the Tokyo Dome in one way or another, and all of them have had big matches and stuff like that. So we could see potential greatness. Like, whoever wins here is going to be a great superstar going into the finals. But we could see a lot being exchanged in this match. So this is a main event caliber match on its own, and some people will say that this is criminal that this is not in the main event. But you know, that's how things work. None of these guys have won a world title, whereas the main event have got former world champions in it, with top Roman Reigns and Malachi Black. Quickly though, with his handspring there, taking down Will Ospreay via Kota Ibushi. And Kota Ibushi and Okada are the only people in the ring right now, landing in a couple of the assault right there, going in for a cover there, but Will Ospreay not even breaking up the pinfall, not wasting energy to get into the ring, because he knows that Okada will need to take more damage in order for there to be any semblance of danger. Okada can last a long time in wrestling matches. He's had hour-long matches in the Tokyo Dome, in any other arena, and it's just overall an endurance-based wrestler. Meanwhile, Ospreay is very much endurance as well, but goes at high-paced action and just brutality. And all these wrestlers can wrestle up to an hour. I do not think that they would just immediately crash out. I know they can. Okada with the drop kick there. But it is all three of them in one go. It's all combustible elements there that Okada has got the more of the cardiovascularity side of it down. Okada can last that long. He can wrestle for a lot longer. He is built to do that for a lot more than Will Ospreay and Kota Ibushi does. Ibushi with a quick moonsault springboard there off the top rope, but quickly being sent into the ropes there. Will Ospreay now going over, under, and a quick Spanish fly from Will Ospreay to Kota Ibushi in the ring, going in for the cover there, but Okada seemingly a bit worried now, sliding into the ring, probably rushing a little bit, but Okada kicking out at one, and that's what these guys are doing. They're teaming up a little bit on Okada here, but I don't think there's love for either man. Kota Ibushi and Ospreay do not like each other. They really, really do not like each other from their previous encounters. And Kota Ibushi and Okada have that mutual respect. Okada and Ospreay used to be brothers with each other before Ospreay stabbed him in the back. And it's just stuff like that. It is not really a good place for even either wrestlers to be in, thinking about it. And a quick just over the shoulder fireman carry and just running into a barricade there to take down Okada's back. Okada has had back issues in the past that has affected his ability to wrestle, such as Ospreay with neck issues, same with Kota Ibushi as well. Now going after again the fireman's carry, Kota Ibushi getting down from the Ospreay with a chair though, looking to swing it there, but kind of not being able to hit right there for now. Every time he's hitting, Kota Ibushi's focusing on Okada, but that hit definitely connected. And now just wailing the chairs on the two Japanese wrestlers. All of them have been a part of New Japan for a while before leaving in their own respective ways. And a quick chair being thrown at Ospreay, but I think Ospreay blocked it there. And Ospreay now being thrown into the steel steps now a little bit there. Ospreay managing to stop himself though. A quick uppercut before throwing Kota Ibushi inside of the ring. Again, all 3 men in the ring at once. Okada looking to put Ibushi into the corner, busting him open a little bit there. Chop in the corner. Ospreay looking for Okada there. And maybe putting him in the corner instead at the moment. Busting him open. And a quick uppercut, quick knee strike, taking down Ospreay. Ospreay quickly getting up, going down under the legs, quickly kicking out Kota Ibushi. The 2 Japanese men are bleeding in this fight. And a little bit of blood going down, and smashing the 2 bloody heads together. Ospreay trying his absolute hardest to take down both challengers. Immediately ducking down into the pinfall attempt, almost like he's trying to stay away from Okada. Quickly rolling over into a Liger bomb of his own. Going in for the pinfall right there, staring down at the ref, but that did not work. And Ospreay maybe looking for the Stormbreaker or a Storm Driver, I am unsure. No, looking for the Stormbreaker here tonight on Okada. Nails it into the canvas, going in for the cover, but of course, Kota Ibushi is just a little bit behind. Quickly with a dropkick, taking down Ospreay. Okada looking very much in pain right now. This is a perfect opportunity for Kota Ibushi to land a few strikes of his own, but quick cartwheels, standing moonsault before, of course, Okada gets in, or a big boot straight to the head. Kota is saving Okada essentially from losing the match, I feel, with that Stormbreaker, because Ospreay has beaten people with it. And now quickly spinning side slam into the middle of the ring. Ospreay being taken into the corner, stopped by the referee there, which again is just Ospreay stopping himself from potentially getting in worse situations every time. And Ospreay looking for that sledgehammer, looking to cause more damage against the arm, the broken arm before of Kota Ibushi. And then quickly going after Okada as well, going in for the cover here with that sledgehammer shot to the gut. We've seen that he was putting away people before here tonight in the qualifiers, with Solomon getting that victory over Ilya Dragunov because of it. But that didn't really work out that well for Okada. It's only a 2 count, Ospreay being taken out with a drop kick, and immediately with a springboard attempt with a over to the face of Okada. Okada now being lifted up by Kota Ibushi. Okada being taken out possibly with the Kamagoye standing style takedown, and immediately the pinfall has been broken up. Okada being hit with 2 finishers now, and by the looks of it, raking the head of Kota Ibushi goes Ospreay, and Ospreay looking to possibly inflict more damage with a sledgehammer. Okada managed to get out of that a little bit there, looking to put Ospreay in the ropes with a little bit of a punch there. Now throwing Ospreay across the ropes, looking to land more strikes. Ospreay getting out of it again somehow. Ospreay just sneaking his way out of it, probably because Okada's a little bit dazed right now. Looking for an overhand strike. That didn't really work out that well. Quickly throwing a kendo stick at the back of the head of Ospreay to then hit a German suplex after grabbing hold of the hand. Yeah, the overhand not really working. Ospreay trying to interject himself into this fight right now. And now looking for possibly a power bomb in the corner. Wait, what is he doing? Last ride combination, landing it on Ospreay. Ospreay out cold in the mats. Kota Ibushi being taken down. I think Okada needs to focus on Ospreay a little bit there. He is not moving. That is a prime pinning person. And immediately Ospreay now starting to move after Okada. Starting to use the weapons again with the kendo stick. I think Okada might be looking for the pinfall here. 1, 2, 3. No, Ospreay with a kick out at 2. Nearly the end though. And again, Ospreay just immediately kicking up. Just like, oh yeah, I almost lost. But now immediately getting that burst of adrenaline in there. The fighting spirit of Ospreay coming into fruition. That hope that Ospreay has before immediately being smacked with a kendo stick by Kota Ibushi, rolling to the outside of the ring. Kota Ibushi looking for a pinfall on Okada now. this could be the end one more time. And immediately Ospreay breaking up the pinfall. I think that was what happened, and also knocking out the ref at the same time. Just a casualty with another Spanish fly, taking down Kota Ibushi, looking for possibly more things. Backbreaker across the knee, looking for Okada now. Okada looking for possibly a tombstone. Nope, just quickly dropping Ospreay's throat first into the ropes, going in for the cover of his own. 1, 2, a kick out of 2. Ospreay immediately trying his hardest to stay in this fight. Okada looking as ready as ever, and Kota Ibushi just being constantly taken down at every stage. Quick elbow straight takedown. Kota Ibushi with his own striking combination now, going into the ropes with a quick Pele kick again, taken down into the canvas. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. Ospreay is not letting this fight up. This could be anyone's game, and now the hammer is being used once again. DDT to Kota Ibushi. Ospreay is dazed on the outside, and now immediately not Kota Ibushi, Okada on the outside. And now immediately trying to go after there, but never mind. Okada. Well, Ospreay quickly lifting up, never mind, going after the knees. Kazuchika immediately going into the ring. Will throwing them back into the ring as well. I would not say that's a smart strategy. I'm not Will Ospreay. And now quick strikes of his own again, locking in the quarter kicks, taking him down, going in for a pin there. I don't know what that would have achieved other than giving more time, but I don't think that really helped that much. Immediately dropped down onto the throat, going in for the Rainmaker, landing it inside of the ring. This could be it from Okada to get into the finals, but Kota Ibushi kicking out of the Rainmaker. And now Ospreay landing, just disarming Okada immediately and throwing him headfirst into the pole. We saw it happen to Burn when that happened to him. That caused a lot of damage to the face. And now a sledgehammer in the ring. This could be it. Nope, that is not it. Okada still trying his absolute hardest before the ground and pound. Covering up. And a quick shot to the back that broke the kendo stick. Trying to go for a cover now. The referee being knocked silly by Okada. And now Okada trying to get some offense of his own there. Ospreay stopping it immediately, and then immediately going into a snap suplex on Okada. And now going in for a roll up of his own. Pele kick. So standing like I don't even know, Phoenix. And now looking for a Phoenix splash off the top rope. Nope, a moonsault to Ospreay. And then there's the trusty hammer once again, directly into the stomach. Trying to use that against Okada, but not really landing it that well. And immediately with a running knee strike, taking down Okada from Shinsuke Nakamura. His former, I guess, mentor. Using some of Shinsuke's moves from their battles in the past. And immediately Ospreay going up for the last ride of his own to Kota Ibushi. And Okada now just landing as much stiff strikes as he possibly can. And the boos from the crowd because Okada is there. Quick chop in the corner. Ospreay quickly getting out of it. Ospreay with a just that suplex move. And thrown down again. Throwing the bat immediately into Ospreay's face there. They didn't really take him down, but that was a hard bat to the face. Quick uppercut taking on Kota Ibushi. I don't think any of these men are going to walk out of this match to fight afterwards. A quick enziguri takedown, looking for the cover here. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. And Kota Ibushi is going to be the third person entering into the fatal 4-way match for the #1 contender for the COEW Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. And Kota Ibushi bleeding from the face. We'll have to see how Ospreay is. There's blood on the canvas. I think that's from Okada. The medics are getting out of here, but congratulations Kota Ibushi for getting the victory here tonight.